Good morning, everyone. Okay, I have morning right now, so good morning, right? I am not sure when you're going to watch my amazing video, right? Okay, so my name is Vasily. What I'm doing here, of course, it's always hard to explain. So I'm trying to develop music production behavior, music production habit, right? So, and how I'm going to do this, I'm recording this video, I'm talking to ChatGPT, so AI is I hope AI can help me. Nobody can help me. But, I'm trying to understand how good uh, this adventure could be, right, with AI. It's not so simple as I expected before, right? But we're continue doing what we're doing. So, and before we start, I wanna tell that I'm slow, so probably you can increase the speed of the video, right? I mean, or make some coffee, tea, take some cookies or fruits, right? And just sit and relax, and we are going to do something today. Why something? Because I don't have a plan. My plan just to try to record videos every day. It's not always possible. I'm trying, right? And let's see how will it go. So, um, first of all, let's go. Let's go. Let's start our conversation with uh, ChatGPT. Hello, ChatGPT. How are you? Today, this is video number 7, I guess, right? 7. And we are, my wonderful subscribers, my wonderful audience, not always subscribers, right? We continue doing what we are doing. So, can you remind me what we are doing?
Hey Vasily, absolutely. This is video 7 in your Track in 30 Days with AI series. So far, you've been building a dreamy, ambient track step by step, focusing on consistent daily progress. Last time, you cleaned up the bass frequencies, added distortion with trash from Isotope, and organized your project into groups: bass, melody/chords, and drums. You also started building a dreamy lead using Massive X. Today, you'll continue refining your track, layering more elements, and experimenting with the arrangement. Let's keep that creative momentum going.
Okay, so do you know what? Today I think about even even that musical idea, the main idea that I'm trying to build is not ready. I feel pads, maybe atmosphere. Oh, we'll listen it a little bit later. It's not ready. So I'm thinking about arrangement, right? And since it's kind of electronic music, can you tell me about main parts of composition, right? I'm going to listen to the reference and take arrangement from a reference.
Absolutely. In electronic music, the arrangement typically includes these main parts. 1. Intro. Sets the mood and introduces key elements like a simple beat, ambient pads, or a melody to draw listeners in. 2. Build up. Increases tension and energy, often by adding percussion, risers, and other effects. 3. Drop. The climax of the track where the main beat, bass line, and melodic elements come together powerfully. This is the most energetic and impactful part: breakdown. A calmer section that provides a break from the intensity, often featuring atmospheric elements or stripped back melodies.
Mm-hmm.
Second buildup.
Oh, sorry, continue, please. I interrupted you.
No worries. Let's keep going. A second buildup, another tension building phase that leads into the next drop or climax. This keeps the energy flowing and the listener engaged. Second drop, often a variation of the first drop, sometimes with added elements or changes to keep it fresh and interesting. Outro, the closing section that gradually reduces intensity, allowing the track to wind down smoothly. By breaking your track into B's parts, you can structure your arrangement to build tension, provide release, and keep listeners engaged throughout the journey. Listening to your reference track will give you a clear idea of how each part flows and transitions.
Okay, let me try to do this. Thank you. Okay, so let me make this a little bit. I just keep the text here, and actually I can share my screen, right? Yep. First of all, what we're going to do right now. So we are planning to listen what we have right now. Oh, it's too, is it too loud, right? I think some problem with this atmosphere. So, and also with pads, I had an idea. You can hear it. And I also want to do oh my god, tremolo effect, I think so. Tremolo. Modulation, tremolo. Okay. Okay, that's it. Let's keep going, right? And we wanna add some markers, right? Of course, let's listen our epic reference. I wanna remind you that everything, like all my plans changed. A reference is epic. My composition more dreamy, right? Dreamy style, but we still can learn something from reference, right? How I look at reference, you can correct me if it's not correct, if I'm not doing that right. I am trying to inspire, maybe copy some, I don't know, some elements like arrangement, drums, right? Maybe bass, right? It's very hard to copy everything because my ears, my ear, I'm not a very good listener, right? I cannot detect many things, right? So, but it's always important to listen to reference, right? For example, even if we talk about loudness, right, and energy. So, it's a one level. Let's listen, Mike. It's a little bit different. I understand it's different, but I think in our reference we have more energy, right? Yeah, we'll work on this later. Today we are focusing on arrangement, right? So, no. Okay, of course, intro. Okay, and let's check what do we have here, right? So intro, build up, increase tension and energy when, okay, build up is like rising, right? Like when we have, when sounds increasing part by part and then drop started. So probably drop is, this is a drop part, right? The climax of the track where the main beat, bassline, and melodic elements come together powerfully. Oh, this is very good, right? I will learn English, at least learn how to read. This is the most energetic and impactful parts. So I think, yeah, we have here a drop. Okay. Plus, it's going to be drop. Drop. Okay. So, intro, drop, then let's go. Of course, I wanna have. I don't know how to make music, but I wanna use beautiful colors, right? That's what I'm doing, right? Let's use different colors for each section. Okay. Right now, let's go from here. Oh. Okay. Okay, one moment. I just want to keep it here, right? That we can read together all of these parts, right? Yes. Okay. Can you see it? I hope, yeah. Okay, and let's move it a little bit, right? Okay. Okay, it's a drop. Okay, so we'll double check it, but I'm not sure if it could be too long, right? Drop. I think it's okay. Okay, next part, marker. Let's add new marker. Please add new marker. Thank you so much. Breakdown. So, a calmer section that provides a break from the intensity, often featuring atmospheric elements of stripped back melodies. Enjoy my pronunciation. I know you are here to hear my amazing pronunciation, amazing English, American, any kind of language. So, what's next? Yeah, it's breakdown. Of course. What I want to say, that's how I understand breakdown. We're chilling from energy, right? And then when we have a second drop, we're ready, right? So we need to relax. Okay, I think right now is going to be build up, right? Build up, increase tension, energy, often by adding percussion, risers, and other effects. Okay, let's add it. It's going to be blue, and it's going to be build up, right? Riser. Again, drop again. We can make a copy, right? Of course. Of course. Okay, and looks like we have a breakdown again, right? Interesting. I just copy paste and you can see like structure is absolutely the same, right? Like, yeah, the same length of a build up, right? Okay, now I think here we already have a riser. I mean, build up, right? A build up. Okay. Drop again. Okay, and then I think it's going to be outro, right? Maybe it should be like this. Okay, we'll double check it. Again, breakdown, and then I guess it's going to be outro, right? Okay. For right now, we can keep it at this. Okay. It's going to be. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful, right? So right now we have those sections, and we can at least start working on the drop, right? For example, maybe we can start with the intro. Okay. So, okay. So right now, what we did, we will listen to the reference, right? And we marked where each section starts and ends, right? Like intro, breakdown, build up, and so on. First of all, I have a question. It's like any of this section could be any kind of length, right? For example, build up can be really long, or drop can be really long. No any restrictions here, right?
Exactly. You're totally right. There are no strict rules. Every section can be as long or short as you want. Some tracks have super long buildups that create tons of tension. Others hit the drop quickly. Same with the drop. It can be short and punchy or stretched out and evolving. It's all about the vibe you're going for and how you want the energy to flow. Are you thinking of making any part longer in your track?
Not yet. Right now, I have just a kind of musical idea. So I am not sure I wanna spend more time with the musical idea. It's not ready, but I think I wanna switch to the different part because remember, I have a plan to finish this composition in 30 days. I mean 30 videos. I hope it's going to be everyday work, right? So I'm thinking about starting working on intro, right? How can I use reference? So I have reference, I have duration of the each part, like intro, drop, and so on. what should I do next?
Yeah, makes total sense. Since you're on a 30-day clock, keeping the momentum is more important than perfecting one part too early. Working on the intro is a great next move. Now that you've marked the sections in your reference track, here's how you can use that to shape your intro. Listen closely to what's happening in that section. What sounds are introduced? Is it pads, background textures, soft drums, maybe filtered versions of later elements? Try to figure out the layers and vibe. Then you can recreate that kind of atmosphere with your own sounds. Don't copy exact melodies, just match the feel. For example, if the reference starts with ambient pads and a high-pass filtered beat, try building your intro with a dreamy pad and maybe a filtered version of your own kick or chord stab. Do you want your intro to tease elements from your drop, or should it feel totally different and build into it?
Oh, yeah, it's a very good point. I want to talk about this regularly. My problem that when I try to create another part, it feels totally different. Means it feels that I created two, three, four tracks. It's not the same part of a track. It could be absolutely something unrelated, and it doesn't feel like a finished composition, right? So give me some advices. How can I make intro for my track, not for any other different track? I hope you got what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, yeah, I totally get what you mean. That's such a common thing. When you're in idea mode, it's easy to accidentally drift into making something that sounds like a whole new song instead of a new section of the same one. Here are a few ways to keep your intro feeling like it belongs to your track. First, reuse elements. Just tweak them. Take your main chords or your lead sound and play them in a softer way. Maybe remove effects, filter the highs, or add reverb to push them into the background. That way, it's still the same DNA, just presented in a gentler form. Second, try keeping the same tempo and key, of course, but also think about rhythm. If your drop is energetic and bouncy, your intro can be more chilled, but having even a subtle rhythmic pulse helps glue it together. And lastly, automate the transition. For example, slowly open up a filter or
Mhm.
bring in more layers as the intro builds toward the drop. That way, it feels like a natural evolution, not a cut to a new song. Would it help if we looked at your current chords or lead and picked one to soften for the intro?
I think let me try a couple minutes. I have just one idea for right now. Maybe I'll need your help. Thanks. Okay. So let's move it here right now. We don't need it anymore, right? Okay. Let's start. So I don't want to do this. So and I have this atmosphere, right? That doesn't feel it should be here. Okay. Okay. Can we extend this and make this longer? Can we do this? No, it's something feels not right. I'm not sure I like it. So, what can I do right now? I can change the instrument, right? And of course, we have portal, we have thermal. This is from output, right? Uh, Again, I have no idea how to use those plugins, right? I just use it. So, and we have a pads here. And let's go to atmosphere. And actually, we can go here. No, let's go to the full library, right? And we have a pads. We have, of course, type atmosphere, right? Interesting. Okay. Okay. Let's try to do that thing. For example, if I use the same chord. Okay. Can we in no. I think I need different chords. All right. So it's going to be intro chords, right? Intro chords, right? And what is the plan? We also wanna change it. Let's make it super slow. Let's make them super slow, right? And we have another analog lab, right? And we'll take pads, right? So I want a pad, right? Oh, I like how to navigate through the library in Arturia. No, I don't want to. So maybe something warm. Let's find something warm here. Styles. Warm. Yeah. Let's go back. Let's close it and see what's going on. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, okay, okay. I want to experiment there, right? So okay. I have no idea what I'm looking for. Okay. Let's mute the music, background music. Okay. I think I like it. Maybe I like it today, and tomorrow when I listen to it, I can think, oh my god, what is that? Who did that? Okay, I think it's too slow. Let's do this. Right? Let's make it little bit faster. Right? And we also need to have a riser, something like. So what do we have in the reference? Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, but what if I make this longer? No, doesn't work. I wanna really to make it slow, but what if we continue? Okay, so let's add drums, right? We may have here drums, and we may have something here, right? Okay, okay, and let's do next thing, right? So let's just copy, of course. How to copy? I press something and nothing is working, right? I broke everything. Yeah, that's me. Please. Okay. Thank you. Right now it's better, right? Okay. Okay. So, and I don't want to keep this one. I want to keep it in a little bit different way. And I want to, I think we'll do automation and we'll open it. So maybe we'll, oh, I know what we can do. So we'll do this one. We'll do, no. We'll do this one. Come, wrong button. Right. And here we have just what if we make it like this, right? Okay, and we can make it also better, right? We can increase this thing. Okay, and what is the plan for right now? Let's return it back. And then we'll make a copy, right? So it's going to be here. Of course, copy. I don't know how to copy. Okay, and actually, let's do quanti. Of course. And also, let's do this. Yeah, sorry, I'm doing everything manually, right? So, and we wanna do 132, right? Quantize. Wonderful. Okay, too early, right? So maybe we can remove a couple of them. Wait. Do we have two more? Much more? But why it's like this? Why it's not? Okay, no. Okay. Poo, 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 poo. Something wrong here. Okay, let's remove and start again. Okay, I think I'm out of a grid. Wonderful. Okay. No, I wanna have a. I think we have a brush, right? Or how it's named, brush tool. No, not that. Not that. Please remove. Of course. Okay. 132. Okay. And right now I can just pull them up. And you are too long, my friend. Of course. And what is going to be right now? Okay. 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 Oh god, why it's too complex? Tell me how to make it faster. Amazing productivity, right? I'm doing the same thing. Okay, and right now I wanna have a filter, right? So I wanna automate, and let's have a filter right now, and we can have we may have what we may have. We need a filter, so we can use free plugin, not fab filter. What was the name? Kilohertz, right? And we can have a filter here. Okay, filter, right? And please open the filter. Okay. And we need filter for the whole section. No. Of course. Where did you put it, Vasily? Oh, Vasily, it's very hard to work with you. Why are you doing wrong thing? Okay. 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 Let's do this and use this filter, right? So can we automate it? How we can automate it? Okay. It's going to be filter, Kilohearts filter, and we have cutoff, right? And let's use my keyboard here. On this table, I have a K MPK Mini. It's most popular, I think, one. Okay. So, and what do I want to do? So I wanna. How can I train it? Right? How can I train this? I do not remember how can I do this. I think it should be something like read property. If you hear some noise, my cat is playing with a toy, of course. It's important to play specifically right now when I'm recording video, right? I want to automate something. So what I'm doing, I need to, how can I do this? Of course, I have to do it manually, right? So probably it's going. Okay, let's do this, right? Let's keep it like this. Okay. No. It's. I want to make it even. I want to see bigger difference. Okay, let me check this cutoff filter. Okay, okay, we need. Okay, we need this one. Okay, I don't like it. Okay. And let's have it. Okay. Yeah, I want to have this one. Okay. Let's. Nope. Nope. Let's do this. Even a little bit bigger, right? A bigger difference. I want to have bigger difference here. So, okay, let's do experiments again. And we have some modulation, right? We can go to my favorite plugins. So, about plugins. Probably everything what you have in your DAW, you can use it. I know it. I use plugins because I believe they can make my life simpler. No, they don't really help me, but it really helped me to play more with to play faster with a track, change different properties. So that helped me. That's what I name it as inspiration. Yeah, that's what I believe, but probably it's not always right. No. Okay, maybe we have something from sound design. Okay, let's use glitchy. Okay. Okay. Well, okay. So, and here I need to disable the portal, right? So, and we have here automation again, right? And we want to select portal, right? And we want to, what do we want to do? We want to, smart controls, main, pen. Okay, bypass, right? So here we don't bypass, and from here we bypass. Okay, I need to take pencil. Okay. Okay, here is bypassed, right? Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Wait, why I have too many dots here? Wait, why? And let's add even more thing. Let's add, let's go here. Let's remove this one. And we want to add even more reverb. Let's go to the snare, right? And add here reverb, right? And it's going to be here. So let's use standard reverb. And we have distortion, not distortion, EQ. I always forget where is this. Maybe modulation, right? Phaser, what? Where is reverb? Where is that thing? Why I cannot find it? Of course. Okay, so reverb, and we have space designer. Okay. Okay, let's use it. It's a snare, not snare. Hi-hat. Hi-hat, Vasily. Okay, reverb, silver, chroma reverb. What is chroma reverb? Okay. Okay. And of course, it's not right. Oh God, I think I need to wrap up, right? So I want to add reverb to the first hi-hat, right? That was my plan. Just a little. Okay. Maybe we can use presets, right? Like a small room, rooms. Okay, big room. No reverb. So I experimented this, it doesn't work. Okay, that's it. Let's listen. What do we have right now? Yes, up to here. But actually, no. Let's make a copy because we need to make it better, right? We'll focusing on the next part, right? So yeah, let's copy and listen. What do we have today? Like what results do we have today? Okay, okay. That's it. What we have, right? So, and of course, let me make a copy of our results here, right? So let me remove this one and let me make it smaller here, right? So, and I want to share my results with ChatGPT, right? That probably ChatGPT might track it. Okay. Okay, and let's finalize. Okay, ChatGPT. I think that's it. We just did something more, right? We added intro chords, right? We used that atmospheric pad it's atmospheric pad that I don't like in a musical idea in a drop. We move it to intro, and probably it worked because I make chords longer, right? So we added what we added. We added sections, right? We splitted our track in a section. We used reference and copy this arrangement from reference. We also added drums with automation, with cutoff filter to make riser, right? Probably that's it what we have right now. Okay, so first of all, I forgot you to remind that we have listeners here, not just me. So we need to wrap up, say something, say goodbye to amazing people who spent these 50 minutes with us, right? Uh, Tell what we did today in a normal English, not in my English, and give again a different short suggestion how to become a better music producer. Give some practical advice.
Got it, Vasily. Here's a nice wrap up you can say at the end of your video. All right, that's a wrap for today's session. We made some solid progress. First, we mapped out the structure of our track using a reference. Then we started building the intro by reusing elements from the drop, like the atmospheric pad we didn't love before, but repurposed with longer chords to create a dreamy vibe. We also added filtered drums with automation to build tension, making sure everything feels connected and part of the same track. Thanks so much to everyone who watched and stayed with me for these 50 minutes. It means a lot. And here's today's tip. If your sections start sounding like separate songs, try reusing and transforming elements you already have. Slowing them down, filtering, or stretching them can make a big difference and help everything feel more cohesive. All right, catch you in the next one. How's that feel for your tone? Want it more casual or more hype?
Okay. Oh, and we have wonderful match with the final backgrounds music. Yeah. So, what I wanna say? Of course, thank you. I hope today I feel the video is a little bit better than previous one, right? Maybe it's also boring. I don't know. Maybe all of my videos they are boring. So I hope you got something from the video. I don't know, inspiration, new ideas, or you wanna share your experience. You are so welcome. Please be my guest and teach me how I can be not a normal. How can I be a music producer, right? Because today, my skills are very low. I'm trying. I'm trying to learn. Uh, and I hope you can help me. So have a wonderful rest of the day. I hope we can meet tomorrow. See you. Bye.